So apparently, Becky and I are in a game together. I'm gonna find Becky. Darts. Ah, she got me. Wish there was a way I could turn that off. You're welcome, Becky, if you're watching this. She's looking for me. Gotcha! I got her! Dang it. Becky, I can barely hear you. Yo, Becky, finally! Wonder where the heck you were gonna join? Good lord!
They kept talking.
What do you mean?
I was in another party and they kept talking.
Oh. How come I couldn't see the part? Wait a minute, you weren't in what you call it, Danny's party, were you?
No. Danny's online?
No.
I mean, no, I wasn't.
Not that I care. I mean, you know, it's whatever. You play with whoever, but yeah, I just.
Anthony's party, not Danny's.
How come I couldn't see Anthony? And how the heck do I get this thing off where I have to press square each time that I want to respond?
Hardcore boy. You have to do that in the settings.
Oh, well.
think I...
Oh, well, freak. I didn't know that.
That's green. No, it's not.
If I knew how to fix that right now, I would, but I can't.
Hold on. Okay, good. Make sure I got that notification. Why is my phone on mute? Okay.
I had to wait until you noticed. I had to wait until you were ready. I had to be fair. I had to be fair about it. I had to be fair about it because I didn't want to. I didn't want to be unfair about it. If that makes any sense. I gotta figure out how to skip that.
Well, you just gotta press square. Like, the minute you die, just press square and it skips it.
Okay. That's...
Honestly, I do it in a hardcore without even realizing it. I still press it, just...
It used to be I didn't have to press square to skip that.
Yeah, that's in hardcore.
Oh, is that why? It's because I have it set to hardcore.
No, wait, you don't have it set to hardcore. It's not in hardcore.
Oh.
If I can find this boy.
That boy is in Seaside.
That boy is a freaking weirdo because he made a stream that's 2 minutes long. Speaking of boys. That one. That boy. I love that I always miss the Seaside live streams and no other live stream ever. Oh shit! So I'm gonna tell you something cray cray. This morning I was watching YouTube. Boom. Boom. Just boom. Pretty much the whole house shook. Loudest clap of thunder I think I've ever heard in my life.
Are you
loudest?
Are you kidding?
It was loud. It shook the house. It was loud.
Oh my god. Do you guys live up on a hill?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
But it shook the house pretty well.
Dang.
You could feel it.
Yeah, we've had that happen here.
I've heard Ohio, the weather's just weird. At least the guy I watched from Ohio with 13 million subscribers.
Oh, Roman Atwood.
Good, you know what I'm hoping. You're good.
Smile more, you're beautiful, you're one of a kind, smile more. I even know his famous saying. Dude, Becky, I watch him, let's see. How often do I watch him? Oh, yeah, I watch him, every Monday and Friday night. I catch up on his vlogs. And they finally had baby girl.
See, I don't have no what is going? Oh. Owen.
Yeah, I'm second place. You had 2 more kills than I did.
Good job. Report to command for debrief.
Bless you. Here, how do I do How do I fix the settings?
Want me to do it?
No, here, wait. Hang on, button layout, look, inversion sprint. That's audio. Use brightness, film green, target, motion blue, caught count. Okay. Button layout.
It's in audio. Yeah, audio set. Yeah, it's definitely in audio settings. No, it's in game setup. On the main the page with the custom game.
Okay. Okay, and then what do I go to team and then turn off the kill cam?
No. Turn that off if you really wanted to.
Okay. So what am I turning?
Yeah, just turn that off. Turn off the kill cam.
Turn off the kill cam, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
and then okay. And then we'll go back. And here, back. And we went to let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
28 YouTube notifications? Holy shit, I never check them. It's probably from you, Danny, David, Alex, Anthony.
One of them should be my live stream, because I am streaming. I am streaming right now.
Gun game.
I'm the idiot who just couldn't check my phone.
You're on your own, soldier.
You're on your own, soldier. I'm on my own, soldier. Oh yeah. I knew it on my own. I'm sorry. Do. Boom!
Damn me. Don't know how you can damn a person, but okay.
I wonder if you screamed at all while we weren't in chat.
No. Because they were talking, I'm like, gotta keep it down.
Yeah.
We were talking about food at baseball games. Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
This is one of those guns, is it? Let me check and make sure. Yeah, Frontier seems to be the map that I'm used to. Okay. Just want to make sure this isn't one of those explosion guns that shoots a grenade and then...
Holy shit, lag.
Is it lagging?
Yeah. And I'm yawning. Probably in time. Yeah, because the storms woke me up. Granted, that was at 3:30. I think it was the storms.
Oh,
something else.
Oh,
it
you mean
a weird dream?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you mean that loud kaboom that woke you up? There, that.
No, I was gonna say I was alive for that. Yeah, I was awake. Honestly, I would love to be at a baseball park, outdoor baseball park, in a thunderstorm.
Uh-huh.
Just to see it. obviously I would probably have to take shelter, but still. As long as I'm not in a deck that actually has in shelter, like literally. Just like lightning at a baseball park is amazing. You can just look it up. Does that really now just show up? I don't think so. I think that was always there.
Did you know I'm just
But-
I just now ooh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just now it's well, not just now, but it's like for some reason, because I'm hosting the game, I actually have a map.
Oh, it's not here.
You got me. Because I didn't always have this map at my top, not really top left, but it's just lower than my top left. Move that mic so I'm not popping so much.
I legit missed all of David's freaking. I've only watched 2 actual live David streams this week. 2. But I'm missing the rest of them. But I did go watch. Oh my god, the one where oh my god.
What?
Steve. There's a live stream when Tristan, Steve, and David were pretty much drunk out of their minds.
Oh god. There was?
So fucking.
Oh. It's a tie. Oh my god. 3-3. Crap.
We're like tied. Oh my god, you see this? I've been playing too many video games today. I've platinum Minecraft today.
Yeah, this is my first game that I've played. I mean, yeah, I've been watching YouTube most of the day. I will say I gotta go down, I gotta go down around 11. I have to mute my mic when that time comes, but, oh, I did not want to do that. But I'll be going.
I can be up till 11. Just because I'm yawning already. But isn't there like phases you go through before you go to sleep? Like you're so tired an hour, and the next hour you're like, oh my god, I'm so awake. I'm running around the walls.
Yeah, it's like crazy. Yeah, I've had that.
Like there's sometimes I'm so tired I just want to go to bed, and then 2 minutes later I'm like, oh, I'm not going to bed yet.
Yeah.
I'm in the stage of falling asleep.
My medicine has to kick in before I go to bed.
Oh yeah, I have to take some medicine for school nights.
Oh, you take medicine on school nights? Yeah, I take medicine every night. And I'm out of school.
I should take it every night, but I don't. I stay up all night, so I don't see the point. When I go to bed, I'm actually tired, so. For school, I'm not actually tired. I want to stay up longer. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
I could legit wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go all the way to 4 a.m.
Dang.
Easy.
And then get back up
I've
at
done it
6.
before. Oh no, I've only done it on weekends.
I see. Okay.
Like Fridays, when I actually have to be up early and then I get to stay up late, which is dude, it's the best feeling in the world knowing you don't have to go to school the next day. Oh my god!
It's
the best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Knowing that you could stay up as late as you want to without having to go to school the next day.
Tell me about it. I used to do that. Of course, I don't know. I used to go to bed around midnight myself when that time came around. When it was weekends, I could stay up around midnight.
Honestly, my mom doesn't care as long as I get up for school. She's fine. So if I stood up, I never stayed up all night, one night for school, but I could. Really had to. And this is why I don't take any classes that involve an essay. Besides, obviously, the mandatory classes like English. So as a person. Honestly, I hate English. English is the death of me. Josh?
Right?
English is stupid.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I know, and you got to go back and month after next. Oh! You got me! You got me!
Time's almost up.
I know. Time's almost up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's even harder when you have freaking attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
ADHD.
Okay, ADHD.
Yeah.
You want me a soda now? Jinx, you want me a soda?
Why does it give me all the crappy?
Time's almost up.
I know time's almost up.
And so you're focused on more than one thing at a time.
Yes! I actually got first place, but it says it matches a tie.
Stand down. It's a deadlock.
It's a deadlock. Oh, wow. And it actually put me at first place. That's awesome. Never had that. I never had that happen in my entire life of playing this.
So yeah, I'm focused on other things when I'm in your English, and then you can't put your phone out for distraction when you're stressed out. Like, oh my God, I'm tortured.
Oh, I know it sucks. I actually had my I actually had my phone go off in class once. And I had to put it in my backpack because Dumbo forgot to go up to the restroom and put it up on silent. So now
What's happened to me before?
Yeah, and Mrs. Selby, my English teacher, was gonna take the phone from me. She was gonna take my phone and wait till the end of the day to give it back to me, which I wouldn't have remembered it. And I had to plead and bargain with her to not take it from me because I need that. I didn't text on that thing. I didn't call on that thing. I did nothing while I was in school. I always put my phone on silent. My mom told me keep it on me at all times. Keep it on silent, which is exactly what I did. I had a specific routine every day. I was to go. She didn't set this routine. I did. Basically, what I did was I would go into the men's room, set my phone on silent for the rest of the day so it wouldn't go off at all. But there was that one day, Dumbo was about to forget to go and set the phone to silent, and guess what happened? Went off in class, and I almost got it taken from me. However, it was a first offense, and it was the only offense actually. So that from that day on, I made absolutely sure when my watch said 7:18 a.m. and this throughout the whole entire 4 years of high school. When I watched at 7:18 a.m., I was to go up to that restroom and put my phone on silent. I mean, unless, well, there were a couple of times I had a morning detention, but other than that, well, actually, there was one time I had a morning detention, but that's because the kids in the class were bullying me, and the teacher was taking the study hall person was taking the side of the other students.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's very stupid, and we're talking about a district here that has a zero tolerance for bullying. You want me to go ahead and start, or are you in the middle of something?
Well, I'm listening to you. So.
You're listening to me. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, this is the Newark City Schools District. That's the district that I went through. They have like a zero tolerance for bullying, and let me just tell you, Becky, you got this year and you got next year, and let me just tell you, junior and senior. Yes. Well, okay. It doesn't. Senior year goes by faster than junior year does. Junior.
I feel like every time the year goes by, it just goes faster and faster.
It kind of went. The senior year went the fastest for me, especially when it comes to around prom time. Even if you don't have someone to go with, I would like when you go to senior prom. If you don't have someone to go with, go anyway. Whether you have a date or not, I'd go anyway. I mean,
go with friends.
Yeah, go with friends. Go with friends. I mean, I didn't do that, but I mean, see, the thing is, I went with a girl I did not like it. You know what I mean? She's okay. I gotta say, I'm not against religion, but you get these people who are called holy rollers, okay? That they don't believe in women wearing pants.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's just.
I'm wearing freaking short, like athletic shorts right now.
Yeah, I'm talking. I'm talking
my brother's shorts.
I'm talking about those folks. I'm talking about these folks that wear these. They wear the dresses. They wear, you know what I mean. They have to wear dresses or culottes. They cannot. They can wear denim, but it has to be dresses or culottes. It cannot be pants. They're not allowed to wear pants for religious reasons. Men, on the other hand, can wear it, but it's I didn't agree with it because it's sexism at its finest. So I eventually ended up, because I didn't like it because it wasn't fair to the women, and that, well, she tried, here's the thing, she tried to force religion on me later on, so I said bye, because I she tried to get me to marry her right away, and I told her, I said no, I am not doing that crap. Eventually I got her on the phone, and when she said I love you to me, she said that, I told her, I said, I'm wondering just how much you love me. And then, oh man, I went off on her. Like, I don't swear, Becky, and I didn't swear to her, but I will say that there were moments within that conversation, okay, when I broke up with her, that that I really wanted to say a few swear words. I really did, but I handled it nicely, and then eventually she goes, I knew you weren't the right one for me, and then that's when I said sorry, and I just hung up on her. I hung up. I just, because here's the thing, Becky, her family was so dramatic about everything. They were fake. They were fake people. And I don't deal with fake people, let me tell you. They set up they set the whole thing up. I can already tell you that. it was not a real relationship between me and this girl. I mean, I know you probably feel different and that, you know, but I mean, when she tried to force religion on me and tried to get me to marry her, I told her, I said, that's it. We are done. So, because, you know, I don't deal with that crap. So, but getting back to what we were talking about before with junior and senior year, we had 2 proms. We had junior prom and senior prom.
I'm guessing freshmen and sophomore were not allowed at this event.
Right. We had, as a junior, we were allowed to attend what was called homecoming. Yeah, we actually had this, well, I think we can, well, actually, homecoming is, I believe, for high school only. I believe it's all of high school, so I apologize. But there's this thing we have called homecoming. And we had a homecoming dance, which was, oh my god, absolutely amazing. It was and I'll say at prom, at senior prom, when they did the senior prom for us up at Newark High. Oh man, it was so good. They played songs that are totally inappropriate in the school environment. They do that. They treat you like an adult. They treat you like a real adult. They play songs that they played that 369 Bad Girl Fine or something like that from that one guy. Oh, skeet skeet ever. Oh, skeet skeet. Oh yeah, or something like that or whatever. You know that song I'm talking about. You might. I don't know. But anyway, they played that. They played Sandstorm by Dare Dude. That was a good one. Oh my god. I had this video I put up on my channel, which for some reason I have the footage, like I uploaded uploaded the footage, but for some reason it was silenced. Actually, I know what happened. The capture device didn't want to capture the video signal the right way. It was capturing, it just didn't want to capture it right. Like, I can play the tape, I can play the VHS and all that, which I did. I recorded it from my camera onto a VHS, because this is a hard drive camera we're talking about here. Because I got the camera. I guess I'm in fall of 07. Sometime in late fall of 07, I got the camera, and so I went and let's see, late fall of 07. I ended up going and getting. Oh, Beckie, this is a story like no other, I guess. But I was during my senior year in high school, I was working for the Newark High School food truck. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure. At any rate, I was working for the Newark High School food truck, and we would get paid for that. Okay, we would get paid for the couple of hours that we worked, and so I went in the back to that day. It was payday, and I already saved up a couple paychecks prior to, or I already had saved up a couple of paychecks plus my $10, and I was actually getting SSI at the time. Before I was upgraded, of course. But at any rate, so I ended up, my SSI went in, so I got 100 from that, and then I ended up getting my 10, which ultimately boosted me up to, and plus I got paid, a couple weeks prior. So I already had $245 saved up from, And then the third, the next payday, I open the check like I always do, and then what I used to do was I used to take my thumb and I would place it over the amount, and I would reveal each number as I went, and I was like, okay, we got a 1, we got a 0, we got a 7, decimal point 09, so it was 10709 for that paycheck, giving me a grand total of just over the amount that I needed.
You still get SSI?
No, it's Social Security now. It's a full-on Social Security. Somebody just posted a comment in the live chat. At any rate, Becky, I'm sorry for that. Where was I? Yes. So at any rate, I was looking because I was looking at the ads a couple weeks before, and I was looking through different types of video cameras, and I was looking at hard drive cameras because up until then I had a camera that took 90p video, the crappiest quality ever, and with the crappiest audio ever. Then I had a camera, and it was not good in low light, let me tell you. Then I had a camera that it took decently good video, but it was a very crappy 360p or maybe 240p, so we were slowly upgrading. Then I finally went to the camera that I have now, which I actually shot my end card with, surprisingly enough. Which is the JVC Avario M130U. So, any rate, I ended up, I ended up looking through the ads about a week before, and we went over to H.H. Gregg, which that H.H. Gregg is no longer the H.H. Gregg where I bought my camcorder. It no longer exists. They went out of business. That particular store closed. It went out of business. But we went over to that H.H. Gregg, and I went in there, and oh my God, they had everything there. They even had the camera I was looking for. Well, we took the ad up to the guy. My dad had it circled so that when after school we could go cash my paycheck, and I went over there, and I took all my money with me, and of course, the guy, we show it to the guy. He comes over to that one camera, and he pulls it up. He pulls the string up, and then we go over to we go over. They go through the process, basically, to make a long story short. They go through the process, and then the guy goes and gets it out of lockup, and he's like, he's like, oh, you're getting a camera, and my mom immediately can see his demeanor, like, oh, mommy's getting him a video camera, and then that's when the guy changed his demeanor. When my mom said, he's buying it, not me. And I'm like, yep, I'm the one buying the camera. And he goes, because oh, that's right, you can't see me. But anyway, his demeanor immediately changes. Like, oh, you're not kidding. Like, he didn't actually say that, but, And so, at any rate, we get up there, we get up there, I pay for the camera, we give all the information and all that. Then we get all walking out of the store. I'm all happy, I got this camera, I get this thing at home, I get it set, I get the settings set up, get it all tested, I did some test video. And then when I ran the video back, because this captures to like a 30 gigabyte hard drive inside internal storage, and I'm running it all back. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm all excited. It was great. It was amazing. It was an amazing time. Let me start this up. People are probably wondering, what the freak are you doing, Josh? Anyway, Becky, I'm sorry for holding you like that.
Fine. When I went to homecoming last year, last year, homecoming 2K16.
Yeah, what you call it? We went to, when I went to prom, the junior and senior prom. The senior prom, I actually filmed it. They let me take my camera in there. They let me film it. It was amazing. Of course, I thought at first that my Sandstorm...
How much social security do you get monthly?
That I'm not allowed to say, sadly. Somebody commented. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
I think I might have said it before. I'm not sure.
754.
What's your SSI?
Oh, mine is 857. I only get 100 of it though, because the rest has to go for bills.
Okay,
Ow.
that makes sense.
Yeah, 857. I only get 100 of it though, because the rest of it has to go towards bills and all that.
Fun.
Yeah. Who commented that in the live stream? Oh, you're not watching my live stream, are you, Becky?
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Oh,
I'm not watching it. It's on my screen though.
I see. Okay.
So when I went to homecoming, most of the girls take their shoes off just because it's easier to dance. Think about it. We're wearing freaking flats that hurt your feet so bad. Speaking of hurting feet, I took them off, and your feet by the end of the night would be killing you.
Dang.
Yeah. I could barely walk. It hurt so.
Ow.
Okay. It didn't hurt that bad, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Next time I'll just wear my Converse. Because obviously, girls can wear Converse with stretches.
Well, I think those things are women only. It's one of those. Hey! Exploring the map.
Granted, I want blue Converse to match my dress, but I have black ones, so.
Dang.
And with one of my shoelaces is pink too.
I was gonna say, is pink your primary favorite color, or is it blue?
I don't know, honestly.
Oh.
I wouldn't know.
I'm sorry about what Danny did. He shouldn't make fun of disabled people or autism. He's a jerk.
Thank you for the support, whoever said that. Becky! Good lord. Man, you know how to strike when the iron's freaking hot, man. What you call it?
I respect you, Josh.
Thank you so
Keep it
much.
up.
Thank you so much, whoever that is. Let me see who that comment was from. Both those comments, actually, because... Oh, Harb Weaver. Thank you so much. Yes, Herb Weaver, thank you so much. You're awesome. In case you couldn't tell, Becky, I am streaming.
I am lagging.
You're lifing. I like it.
Where the freak did he go?
Crap. I can't go that way.
I wonder if I could fit in here if I... Holy shit!
I didn't even know where you were. What the heck?
Hopefully David sees how corrupt and evil Danny is.
There you go.
Danny is a manipulator.
Ooh, scandalous. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Oh man, your reaction was so choice. Oh man, I love these reactions. Now you do it with a smile, don't you? Remember the live stream last night where I actually got to talk to... I actually got to talk to him live?
I didn't watch it, so I wouldn't know.
Oh! Dang it.
Well, I kind of figured you did because it said with David Franco is live with Josh Gas. So.
Yeah, what you call it?
I fucked up. David DeFranco Jr. is live with Josh Gas.
Oh, yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, what you call it? Well, here's the thing. They were gonna try to invite me into the actual, stream.
Sir, don't do it. Oh my...
They were gonna invite me to the actual live stream, but, like, yeah, what you call it, so, David freaked out and he's like, don't do that, the audio gets weird. So, that's where I ended up, contacting Wawa Mama through, Facebook Messenger. I ended up calling her through Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, what does David mean by the audio gets weird? And it was funny. David's like, what's he doing? And they're all like, hey Josh. And I'm like, yo, DeFranco's what up, or whatever I said. But it was great. It was great. I love David and his family. They're amazing. They are I'd say they're the best. That is the best YouTube channel on the face of YouTube. The best YouTube channel, because like I've been following David since 2011, and I was looking for Christmas videos. You know, Christmas of whatever year, and I ended up finding Christmas 2007 was the very first video from David that I actually found. And I remember finding it, and I'm like, who's this David D. Franco guy? And for a while, I was pronouncing David's name as David Del Franco instead of David DiFranco. Because I don't know, I heard him say that once, and I think he made a mistake in his speech. Yeah, 4 to 6. You'll end up winning this.
I love David and his family. Been watching them since summer of 2010.
Oh,
Only
20.
downside is that his dad is a Trump supporter.
You want to hear something sad? Well, okay, no, I'm not a Trump supporter. I was a Trump supporter, but, because, I mean,
Mission accomplished.
I used to be a Trump supporter before I voted, and then I ended up voting Clinton.
I don't think his dad's a Trump supporter anymore.
Oh, Frank, how you doing?
Doing good.
That's good.
Hello.
You're in my live stream, by the way. If you want to say hi to the.
That's great. Wow. I had to get off the floor for a minute.
Okay. Becky, Frank, you haven't met Becky yet, have you? Becky, Frank, you guys haven't. Oh, you've met Becky?
Yeah.
I'm friends with him.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. How's that skating party you went to?
Ooh, I was just about to mention that. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Becky, let me tell you, Frank has had some serious bullshit going down in Utah where he lives. Dude, tell her about that storm. Becky, when you get a chance, tell Frank about that storm you had, and then Frank should tell you about the storm they had.
Yeah, the storm sucked. It was just a flash flood, and that was it. It was one of those one-night things. The rest were just drizzles for a week. But that caused blackouts to happen for a week. It just was nightmarish. The septic system flooded half the house. Millie bites my finger off just about.
Yeah. He's been through some stuff. Becky,
I live close to Utah, lol.
What's funny is I needed to buy first aid equipment at the Family Dollar, and nope. They said they were closed because of the blackout, so I couldn't get first aid supplies or nothing. So I decided to sneak into their bathroom and actually grab a bunch of paper towels and totally wrap it up with that. I had one Band-Aid at home. It was great.
Yeah. You still there?
I did actually properly treat it, and now it's doing incredibly well. Scarred, but incredibly well.
Dang. You still there, Becky?
Bend it instead of keeping it straight all the time.
Okay.
Holding on by a thread.
Yeah, anyway, did you hear what he was saying? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, their cat Millie got Becky
just in her fight or flight stage. Adrenaline was going straight through her, and she was just going nuts over a stupid dog that was really wanting to get to her. And naturally, when a cat bites you the way she does, you drop the thing, and dog tackles you down, and out of the kerfuffle of everything, everybody's gonna be... It's not good.
Yeah, it's not. And
dog and cat fighting, and you have to separate them. It was just chaos that day.
Yeah. Becky was telling me all about this storm. They just woke her up. Like, how did that go, Becky? It was like, what time did you say it was when that storm woke you up or whatever?
It was like 3 o'clock, but the loudest clap of thunder I've ever, almost ever heard was at like 5, and it shook the house.
That happens. Especially when the thunder's like 30 feet from your house.
There was probably a lightning strike somewhere. It was so loud.
Yeah, we've had Thunder rock and roll the house here too.
Speaking of rock and roll, guess who I saw heading to their concert while I was going to Bear Lake?
Who?
We drove up and we saw this van, okay? It was this nice van, it's got the logos and everything. We thought it was convincing enough, but nah, it must be some wannabe fans. No, we actually pulled up. The guy's sitting in the driver's seat, chilling, just hanging out. It turns out it was him. We were like, oh my goodness, it can't be. It turns out it was actually the band Iron Maiden that was just hanging out.
Who's Iron Maiden?
It's a classic old punk rock band kind of a thing.
Oh, Becky, you've never heard of
them more than I would, but we're like, oh my goodness, it's a band. Hey, what's up, gang?
Oh, you've never heard. Yeah, I was gonna say, Becky, you've never heard of Iron Maiden, have you? Because I haven't.
No.
You never heard of?
I don't know any of their songs, but my dad got a kick out of it when I told him about it.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's yeah, that was pretty funny, I guess.
So yeah, Ann Otten is still handling her brother being dead and all very well.
Who is?
I think she would be emotionally destroyed by now, but yeah, you know Ann Otten?
I think so.
It was who I mentioned earlier was Bill Paxton's sister.
Oh yes.
He died. I thought she would go emotionally, an emotional train wreck, basically. But
yeah.
Went, but she's still alive, so the emotions haven't killed her yet, so that's good.
Yeah.
She took it better than I expected, but still, it's kind of like, aw.
Yeah. Becky, Frank here. You know who Bill Paxton is, don't you?
No.
You ever seen the movie Twister?
No, I probably have, but I never remember anything of it.
Yeah, that was Bill Paxton was in that. Yeah, that was.
He was most known for his Twister, but he was in other films.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in Weird Science from like 1986 or 5 or something like that. Excuse me.
Yeah, my mom met Bill Paxton at a little business dinner party of sorts with my dad a while back. And when they met up, Bill Paxton heard about Mom's cleaning business, and she was offered a job to clean at his sister's house, who coincidentally lives nearby. So we decided to, let's go do that then. It became an official thing, so now I guess she calls me now and then and like, hey, what's up? How's everybody else doing? How's your mom? How's your brother and sister? How are they all doing? Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That's how we got some of those paintings on the wall, because she does painting. She was a artist at the.
Oh, so
on the walls.
The ones that I saw while I was there, the one, especially that one above the sofa that I remember, the sofa I slept on when I was there.
There's a picture above both sofas, but yeah.
Yeah, that explained. I wondered where that came from. I was gonna ask while I was there, but like I you know what I mean. I didn't want to intrude or anything.
Yeah. That happened, but it was great.
Yeah. What are you doing in the background there, Becky?
Sleeping.
I remember the good old days of going to Anne's house and playing Smash Bros. Melee on their GameCube. She had a bunch of friends over one time, and
No.
It was a long time ago. Still, it was great. It was a good time.
Yeah.
I was born the year of the GameCube, so.
I was born the year of Super Nintendo. 1991, the release with the Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World bundle. I was like, we gotta get ourselves that bundle. So Mom buys the bundle before I was born, practically. And when I was born, it was stuck down in the attic, I mean in the basement, until I was like,
you're on your own, soldier.
I finally decided to open the thing.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
I was born...
Games. My first games I played were the Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World game. The rare and sought-after cartridge now. I still have it.
I used to have it. I think my godmother gave it to Goodwill.
Whoops. Whoopsie diddly.
Yep, that cartridge... That cartridge would have gone for some serious dough on eBay nowadays.
I grew up playing that game, and then I played Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2. I was all set.
I remember the first Donkey Kong Country. The second one, sadly, I didn't play till the virtual console stuff came out on the Wii. So I didn't play it till...
1 was pretty good.
Well,
Number 2, I never played Donkey Kong Country 1 ever again, practically, until like 12 years later. I lost all interest in Donkey Kong Country 1 just because number 2 was so outrageously better than...
Yeah. By the way, Frank, I have a question. Do you have your voice set to be shared?
Yes.
Okay, then that means my stream can hear you. Okay. I just was curious.
Yeah. I was playing the beta of Destiny 2 a while back. Several times and did some live streams over those and thought, oh, okay, those are pretty cool.
Yeah,
just as I ended my live stream about this social space area, the little farm, the place we get to hang out as a main lobby of sorts, in between quests, I guess, when I did that, and just when I got offline, I discovered a little secret glitch-like room inside of a building that you weren't supposed to be in, with stretched and blurred textures on the inside of the building. I was like, oh, okay. We're not supposed to be in here, but it's easy to get to. The only reason nobody saw it, I guess, was because you had to clip through a blanket wall that we thought was not accessible. But you just clip right through it. Oh, hello, an empty house with messed up stretched textures. Sucks my live stream ended, but I'll take a quick clip of this.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fun. And then I tried to lure everybody in the server, the social space, to actually come in and party with us with a little dance. But by this time, the social space had closed an hour ago, so the only people that were left was like 4 or 5 people left online, and nobody can get in once they left. So it was kind of sad how we discovered it at the end of everything.
But Becky's really hiding very, very well.
You're not supposed to let everybody know she's hiding. It makes the hiding go very well when they don't even try looking.
She's hiding. She's hiding pretty good.
Hey, sneaky.
Hey, sneaky. I like that instead of hey, stinky.
Yes. Woo, boy. So I spent all morning and like throughout pretty much a good section or chunk of the afternoon cleaning that skating rink.
Wow.
Spent most of my work shift up there. Wow. when we finally cleaned that thing, it was probably the cleanest I remember ever seeing the place. A good, well-deserved cleaning. Yeah.
Man.
We sorted and categorized all those skates that were left disarray and scattered everywhere for years. Oh, how about these skates? They go in here, categorize them by size, men's, women's, and children's sizes. And of course, here are the broken skates that nobody throws them away, so why not pile them up in a different shelf? Well, not pile them up, but stand them up and sort them. I don't know, so what if we find parts to repair them one of these days? Woo, and guess what I'm microwaving for second dinner?
What are you microwaving for second dinner?
Spaghetti.
Yummy!
Mommy's good old spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. Mm-mm.
Oh, spaghetti's all. I love spaghetti. Spaghetti's always good. I don't think Becky eats pasta, do you?
Possible.
I said I don't even think you eat pasta, do you?
No, I do.
You should convert.
Oh, she does. She eats it. What's your favorite kind of?
Okay, then.
What's your favorite kind of pasta, Becky?
Ramen noodles.
Dinner. That's not a pasta. That's a soup. Practically, it's a
No,
ramen.
I eat it.
Actually. A ramen is a ramen, a type of noodle, but still, it's not. Is it a pasta? No, it's categorized as ramen, so it's like, okay, something totally. I guess it could count as a pasta technically with the whole. It has noodles, but for the most part, people just categorize it as ramen.
I see.
But almost like what they did with udon or sobas, yakisobas and such that the Japanese would use. It's like ramen, but made with different types of noodles or different changes here and there. But they're practically ramens. Ramen of sorts. I don't know. Yeah. And then, of course, on the Switch, Nintendo has their little problem with a little debate going on in the offices about a hot dog. Is a hot dog a sandwich? When there's a hot dog between the buns, we're like, so they're like yes and no all over the office. And so what they did was they posted a little news feed to fans of Nintendo, to all Switch owners, about, hey, can you help us settle this dispute? Grate the message, yeah, that's what they do, grate the letter or news message if you agree that it's a sandwich. Or say O, comment with O to say it's not a sandwich.
I've never thought a hot dog could be a sandwich.
I thought the same. But then when I think about it, technically what a sandwich by definition is, it's kind of a gray area. But that's what all disputes are about, are practically gray areas. But is it more of a white, or is it more of a black kind of gray? You know?
Yeah, like...
I said oh just because I call a hot dog a hot dog.
Yeah, like...
various forms, like a chili dog or perhaps a corn dog. I call them hot dogs. A form of dog. Yummy.
Time's almost up.
Spaghetti dinner.
Good gracious, Becky, where you at, girl?
I moved to France.
You moved to France.
Time's almost up.
Not a bad place, I guess. I don't know.
It's kind of an inside joke between us and the other. We're in the Defrank crew. It's kind of a. It's kind of
literally an inside.
It literally is an inside joke.
Don't
wait.
Tell me, but I want to be in the club.
Basically, I gotta explain it to him. I explain everything to him.
Let me explain in the simplest way possible. David had a friend that he kissed, and then that friend bailed on him.
Accidents happen. Move on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mary. Are we talking about Mary here? Mary Elizabeth.
So she moved to France to get back at him. He can't have me back. I moved to France. Get back, you
scrub. Becky, this is the type of comedy that he does all the time. He is so funny, isn't he?
I thought there was going to be an underpants joke with that French thing going on, but I guess the underpants are a little too inside of a joke.
There you go.
Yum.
Oh, say yummy. Oh, and you love that spaghetti, don't you? And I bet you eating it with chopsticks.
No, I never eat spaghetti with chopsticks.
Oh, that's right. You eat it with a fork. I forgot. It's ramen that you eat with a chopstick.
Yeah, udon, yakisoba, things like that.
Yeah, that's... But spaghetti is the one thing... Spaghetti is not actually Asian, it's Italian.
Italiano.
Italiano. Everything has to be al dente. I pronounced that wrong, I bet you.
No, Josh, stop. Stop the game now.
I stopped.
I think I'm done.
Are you done? As you're falling asleep?
I know, I'm bleeding, I'm literally laying on my bed.
Oh, okay.
Try playing standing up, it gets competitive.
I told you he was funny!
Like I said, food with a fork with your left hand without using a pinky. Try without any pinkies on your controller. It might help with class, you know, finesse in your gameplay style.
I told you! He's so funny! Dude, you're so bad. Well, the comedy is what makes you amazing, let me tell you.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how people can play without their pinkies on the controller, but okay. Try playing without your thumbs on the controller.
With the controller I've got that's designed for one hand, that's gonna be kind of tough. How about I use my feet?
Okay.
I'll play Call of Duty with a dance mat. Get wrecked. Look at my fancy footwork. My name tag is Twinkle Toes 420. XD, I guess.
Except your clan tag has to be only 4 it can be up to 4 characters. That's the sad part about Infinite Warfare. You're only allowed to have a 4-character gamer or not clan tag.
God, if there's only a 4-character freaking gamer tag.
I was gonna say gamer. I was gonna say gamer tag, but it's not gamer tag. It's a PSN name on PSN for some reason. I thought.
I ran out of soda.
That's a first world problem. That's what David would.
I forgot. Matthew brought back my other 2.5 liter of soda, so I'm fine.
Which reminds me, I invited him into the chat. Where is he?
Well, I think I meant David.
No, not David.
I'm like,
David's in Seaside, yeah. David's in Seaside.
I got sick and tired of my background music while in the party chat, so I decided to open up the web browser just so I have silence.
Ah, feels good, doesn't it?
You can, you can just turn the music off in the system settings.
Or I can adjust the game volume with my headset, but I'm lazy. I mean, I find the more complicated route the more easy route. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. My right thumb was too lazy to go up to my ear and adjust the game volume, so I have nothing but mic volume. So I use my left hand to mess with my one-handed controller to go to the web browser. Solve my first world problem the hard way.
That's not the first world problem I was talking about. I was talking about you ran out of soda, but yeah, you already saw.
Me too.
I solved that with another 2.5.
Oh, how did you solve yours, Becky?
Wait.
Oh. I drink water. Good.
Take a pop from my mom. She's back. She walked in the room while I'm playing gun game with my peeps. Why the fuck did you steal my peeps? True story.
Interrupt your live stream.
No, my mom interrupted Danny's live stream technically. What? Hello?
Yeah, what happened?
My mom walked into my room after I stole a pop.
Yeah.
I was playing gun game with David, Mary, Danny, Alex, I think, Field, and Otter, Michael Pacheco, I think, too. She walks in my room and yells at me, and everybody else is silent because they're scared out of their fucking mind. It's so funny.
Yes.
And the best part is, the stupid pop I took wasn't even open.
Oh my god, I gotta find I should find this live stream and watch it. Which one was it, Becky?
I don't remember.
Oh man, I'll have to go through David's or Danny's live streams and see if I can find it, providing he hasn't blocked me yet.
Yeah, when my grandma went through her own hip phase back in the day, and she was like, yo, and all that hip stuff, I was like, yo, what's the haps, G-Ma, what's up? How's it going with your hipness these days? She was like, hip and happening, she loved it. The haps today is you get to stay home and watch the grandkids. Not cool, you're kind of... you can take care of yourself. I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All about her skateboarding stories of 5 days ago. We were like, oh, lovely.
There you go.
Grandma skateboards. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
I realized, nah. She never did. She was totally a farm girl.
Man. You got farm girls and you got farm dudes.
Yeah, those times where your grandma tries to be hip with the generation of hip-hop and gangsta, and she's not doing very good at it. Quite cringy, and I decide to play along. And there's where the What's the Haps came in. It was like, woo. Kind of cringy a little bit.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the sad part, Becky here starts school month after next.
Lucky.
No.
Enjoy it while it lasts. You'll miss it when you're gone.
I should mention it's high school level, and she's only going to be a junior.
I loved high school.
Did you seriously?
I loved high school. It was like it was like the best years of the everything for me.
Well,
be honest, did you do all
downside of the homework part?
Did you do all your homework?
I enjoyed. Yeah, I did all my homework.
Did you do it in study hall? I think is what she's asking.
Granted,
no.
Did you have
I did it on the bus because I had an hour-long drive home.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me about that.
I can't imagine. I would have to go pee.
With homework when I should do it on the bus.
How long was it?
My hour-long bus drive was an hour-long bus drive.
Dang.
Except, seems legit.
I was
even surprised there is a bus system down here, all the way out of town. So it was kind of like a bus the school buses that travel all the way to the middle of nowhere to pick us up and drive through stop after stop in between every town on the way to town.
At least when you're in middle school,
didn't even have a bus stop. I mean, the high school didn't have a bus station. We got dropped off at the middle school and had to walk across multiple things. Like, I had to walk across the football field, then I had to walk across the swimming pool to get to the high school's back door. Every single day.
Yeah. Hang on, dude. I think Becky's got something she had to say. Go ahead, Becky.
At least you don't have to walk the. When I was in middle school, I was too close to my school, so we had to pay for busing.
Pay for the bus doesn't sound like fun.
No, so my mom and dad, long story, had to drive me to school. On my name, actually, had to drive me to school. Well, I would ride my bike. Only once I walked to school, and that's when it was freezing cold outside, middle of a snowstorm pretty much, and the car wouldn't start, so I had to walk all the way to school.
Good lord.
When it was snowing. I mean, I would have rode my bike, but I didn't know how to ride my bike in the snow. Still don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what you call it? Yeah, they get Becky. I should let you know, Frank. Becky, I won't say where, but Becky lives in Minnesota, and you know the winters that they get up in Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
I've heard many horror stories about winter in Minnesota from many YouTubers, and that's not a joke. I'm speaking the truth here. I've heard some horror stories about, man. I've seen that show called Mall of America. What's that show? Something Mall of America. They had a whole season on iTunes of it, and they were talking about the Minnesota weather, where they were actually going to end up closing the Mall of America if the weather conditions didn't improve, which they finally did, but the conditions actually didn't improve, and they were going to close the place down. So, but yeah, I mean, and then like, cause we're talking up in Minnesota, they get like, how many inches of snow do you guys usually get, Becky?
I don't even know. I don't pay feet. Exactly. At least 4. And 1 snowfall. I'm kidding.
To be honest, though, here we get, not here, right here, where I'm at, because we are a desert, but literally very close to us are some mountains, pine, areas. And up there, which is actually no more than like a 20-minute drive from here, they get snow so bad up there when it snows. It's a downpour. There were times where it was like 8 feet of snow, and we were like, yeah, we love it here. Oh, we go there for sledding all the time. Because there's this hill that is just beautiful for sledding down.
Oh, sledding's probably was my favorite part about winter until I moved. Now I can't go sledding. They don't have a hill.
It was just a part of town where it's nothing but a bunch of small homes here and there. And it was kind of like, yeah, it's not like a city where they plow the streets or nothing. Except for one main road, which leads to the highway. But the rest of the street roads, people just grab a shovel and dig their way to freedom. I'd be like, it's gotta suck living there in the winter time. Think of all the snow that blocks you from leaving your front door, especially when your door has to be a push open instead of a pull open. You can't dig your way out.
Yeah, what you call it? When we used to live out at Valley View, when we used to live out at the Valley View house back when I was a kid, I remember we had this neighbor down the hill from us. We were living out in the country at the time. This is like we're talking 90. We're talking 1990s here, and we were living out in the country. Well, we had these ducks that would survive the winter by going into the nearby pine tree around nearby the house. And what we would every now and again, like what they would do is if the pond froze over, because there was a pond down below the thing, or down the hill from the house, there was an actual pond. That the nearby neighbors would all go fishing at. They would all go fishing in that pond. Well, the pond usually froze over in the wintertime. And so what would happen is the ducks would go out, and so the ducks would go out, and they would lay on the ice and try to warm the pond up to the point where they could get to the water below.
No, I was going to tell a story about their evolution where they start to form drill beaks and just.
No, they just. No.
That'd be awesome.
No, that would have been awesome.
Ice fishing. Here you go. The beaks turn into saws. They just cut circles.
No. No, sadly, that's not.
You how to get her done.
There you go. No, sadly, it don't work that way. I wish stuff would work that way, but I don't know.
Animals are meant to adapt to their environment. I guess just not that quickly. Just sprout sawed beaks and
like yeah. But yeah, holy crap! I was just
maybe not over a winter, but maybe over a long period of time.
Oh my goodness! I gotta say they were doing that. What was it? Was it 1999? They were doing that, or 2000? Christmas of 2000. We had, or was it 01? It might have been 2000. I think it was Christmas 2000. We had my dad was my dad was on the phone, and we were looking out. We were looking out the. We were looking out. Yeah, he was looking out the window, and he was talking about the ducks forming the pond up. The ducks were laying out on the pond. They were trying to worm the ice up. And they would do.
And all of a sudden, the Christmas miracle came true, and Santa showed up.
There you go. Except it was Christmas Day when it happened.
And warmed it up for them.
Oh God.
I know.
There you go, little duckies. Merry Christmas. Eat this dinner. The poor fish are like, help me. My Christmas gift, Santa. Do I get a bulletproof vest or something?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what you call it, Becky? What was
I'm
speaking?
going to bed.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
Hold on, I'm not talking to you. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Go away, AJ. I'm talking to my friends right now. No. Oh my God. So you know what's the worst thing in the world?
What?
That's the best thing in the world. The worst thing in the world is when my driveway is a slope pretty much, and so in the winter when I have to walk down it to get to the bus stop. Yeah. I hate it.
Oh, you hate having to try to climb your driveway. Ours was the slope. Ours out at Valley View was a slope too, with the exception of ours was designed where when you get ours was kind of a design where you went down the hill. Okay, it went down in like a Z pattern. It would come down and actually it would come down in like a tube pattern type of deal, but it was weird. It was like a Z and a two kind of put together, kind of that zigzag type pattern. Anyway, I remember one time my godmother, she was trying to take me. I don't know if she was trying to take me to school or no, she wasn't trying to take me to school. She was trying to take me down to the bus stop. And what happened was we were in the, I actually remember this. We were in the, I forget what kind of car it was. But we were in the car and she was trying to take me down to the bus stop. And we're going up the driveway and all of a sudden the car stalls. It just stalls. And so what happens is all of a sudden just Lynn is freaking out. That was her name, Lynn. She was just freaking out. She was like, and we're just going down we're sliding down the driveway. But finally the car did start. I think the car did start up, and we did end up going back up the thing to get back up the driveway. I remember one time, the ice was so bad on the driveway, my mom, with the white Jeep, my mom goes, and this was an expensive repair, by the way, but my mom goes, and she didn't mean, because she was trying to back up to get out of the drive, she was trying to back up to a certain point, but the ice was too much for the tires, so like it went back, and she went just right. She went boom right into the back of the whole back side, the window, the everything. We ended up damaging the window of the white. Was it the white Jeep or the gray Jeep? Might have been the white Jeep. I'm pretty sure it was it was the gray Jeep. It was the gray Jeep. I apologize. Yeah. The ARR 5173. I remember. And so we ended up, so, you know, that was an expense, but she ended up sending me with my dad in the white Jeep to take me down to the bus stop. And I thought, oh man, I'm gonna have a story to tell somebody one day. So that's a whole experience in itself.
You are so lucky your mom drove you to the bus stop.
Yeah.
Ever since I was old enough to walk to the bus stop, I've walked. Probably it's like 2nd grade.
That's wow. Yeah.
Granted, it wasn't that far. From 2nd to 9th, technically, it wasn't that far.
Man, what about you, Frank?
I had the same bus driver for about 8 years.
My bus driver, oh god.
It's because he's a neighbor.
Yeah.
My bus driver literally dresses up as Santa Claus on the last day before winter break, not Christmas. We don't have school.
That's what my school did, or middle school. The principal, he looked just like a Santa Claus. He had the realistic beard. He even groomed it to look like the traditional Santa Claus. He then
honestly
his Santa suit, and he was like, you couldn't believe it. He looked so good. It was like,
I think my bus driver does it for the elementary school kids that he picks up too. So that's probably why he does it.
Yeah, what you call it? We didn't have any of that, but what you call it? I remember, who all had at their school, because our Toboso Elementary had it where I went, who all had Secret Santa at their school and would go buying stuff for their parents, which, I mean, the items kind of sucked, but it was the thought that counted, you know what I meant? You know what I mean?
Nope.
You never had Secret Santa at your school? Or that it was like they set up like a school store type of function? You didn't have that either, Becky, did you?
Not that I know of.
The closest thing to a Secret Santa we've had at school would be in my middle school. We had a lunch break area, but every single day, summer, winter, anytime, we would go over and buy these snacks to go with our lunch.
Yeah,
I could give Mom a zebra cake for 25 cents. Here you go, Mom. Merry Christmas. 6 months from now.
Yeah, we had the Secret Santa thing at our school, where you could just go and you could shop for your mom, your dad. I actually bought my dad this one year. I think it was it 99? Was it 98 or 90? No, 2001. Yes, it was 2001. I ended up getting my dad, and we still have it downstairs. He still has it. He put a picture of, I believe, him and my sister. He put a picture of himself and my sister inside of the photo frame. It was they had one for they had one for mom, and they had one for it said mother, mom, and then one for father and dad. So I got the father-dad one for my dad, and he loved it. It was like one of the best presents he got that year. But
I don't know what it is. A picture frame?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a picture frame. That's what it was. He put that picture.
Like the present was called a father or dad.
Yeah, it was. No, it was. I should have mentioned. I should have mentioned it was a picture frame. Yeah. But oh my God, winter. You had winter. Now summer out at Valley View. Oh my God, the summertime was like the best time. But I will say, summertime, you get the best thunderstorms on this planet of Earth out at Valley View, at the Valley View house. We would always get like the best thunderstorms. I swear to God. Oh my God, it was like the best. We would get like oh my God, we get like these we actually had this one time. I actually went outside to save like 4 pairs of goggles. They were like 20. They were expensive back. The swimming goggles were expensive back at the time, because we had like expensive swimming goggles. Well, at any rate, I went out and the wind started gusting up to probably around 75 to 80 miles an hour. And I got in the house just in time when it gusted all the way up to like 85, almost 90 miles an hour with no rain. Literally, it felt, I mean, if it wasn't that, at least it felt like it. Because, I mean, I'm telling you what, summer's out there, as far as the storms go, like we've had, because out there, we would have storms we would have one storm after another, after another, after another, after another. That's how Licking County was at the time. Because, like, nowadays, I mean, we don't get the storms that we don't get the storms here in Newark that we used to get, because now all the really violent storms that used to roll through here, they don't roll through anymore. That kind of weather just doesn't exist here anymore. I mean, we get we don't get the extremely violent thunderstorms that we used to get with all the high winds and all that. I mean, at one time back in 2012, June 29th of 2012, we had a derecho, which was, it's like one of these thunderstorms that it swept all the way through. Becky, I believe it hit you too, by the way. Because it started out in
Manitoba.
I think it didn't start out in Minnesota, but it started out
in the Midwest.
Yeah, it started out somewhere in the Midwest, and then it started out. Oh, wait, it didn't hit you because you're not anywhere near Indiana.
That's cool. Look what I found.
What'd you find?
Grace is actually going to work now. He's at the gas station. I'm just waving hi to him as he's driving off. Oh no, he was just stopped to get gas before he goes to work.
Yeah, what you call it? I friended him tonight.
By the way, speaking of storms, pretty much had the worst storm we've ever had in about 10 years a few nights ago.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Like, pretty bad stuff.
Yeah, oh man, I wish I would have been there to capture it. That would have been great video.
There was very little thunder though. It just flashes now and then, but you don't hear much. What you could hear though was a waterfall pouring, because it fills up on the attic above the place above, and then it just pours over like a waterfall right in front of us and splashes all over the concrete at our door, so it seeps underneath our door. So I had to stuff it with all these towels and stuff.
Oh dear Lord!
Especially with the flooding going on, especially when the flooding was up being helped with this giant Niagara Falls above our heads.
Dang.
Right at the front door.
Man, I
could hear when I was sleeping, since I sleep at the front door, all I could hear was just a waterfall, just sound effect, just constantly, no stop. Even when the rain stopped, it could still...
Let me come and see you all. I gotta do it.
No, I'm not leaving yet. I won't leave for another 10 minutes.
You what?
Don't wait for another 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'll be down and then, because I'm gonna get off anyway.
Okay.
So I'm outside right now, enjoying a nice view of the highway and some semis just driving by.
Oh, you're sitting outside the apartment.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm laying on my bed.
Oh, by the way, a few days ago, the sky actually turned red for us here.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
what are you in
when
Mars?
The sun sets. No, when the sun sets, it just
Oh.
sets really beautifully here at times. And that was like
I was
the
gonna
reddest
say.
sun Yeah, it was the reddest sky I've seen in a long time. It was so gorgeous. A few clouds out in the distance. It was beautiful.
Yeah. I don't think we've ever...
total solar eclipse is going to be happening right here on the 21st.
of August. Oh yeah. Where everybody is supposed to be seeing that.
South. It's gonna go down south when it's going towards your area, so you won't get to see it.
Everybody should.
Or if you do, you don't get to see the best view of it.
There's
a dead center that's actually... We're really close to seeing the dead center part of the action, but that's just up north of where Oregon, in between Oregon and Washington. So we get the second best seat in the house.
Oh, well, we probably get the fourth or fifth best. But we'll still get to see it though, right?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah.
According to the map, you see these rays, and then they just go straight down when they're going towards Florida. And it's like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it curves down from the bottom of Washington all the way down to Florida. It just has like that curve downward.
Yeah, man, I was hoping to vlog it too. I was really hoping. I was really, cause you know, I was really hoping to vlog it because like, David, hey Becky, I just realized David's not gonna see it at all. Cause wait a minute, wait a minute, he's gonna be in PA that weekend, isn't he?
I don't know, probably.
Probably, yeah. Cause I was gonna say he might get to see it. Cause as you heard with Frank, well, Becky, you'll get to see it too, cause where's Minnesota? I don't even have a map with me. I have a map here somewhere. Let me go find it. I know where.
You were sleeping on my bed. Such a cool, adorable, cutest kitty in the world. Yeah, you're purring.
What's going on?
You gotta love her. She's just cute.
Minnesota. What was that? Oh. Let's see. Utah, Colorado. There's Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota. Okay. Okay. So Minnesota's next to Wisconsin, as well as it's also next to South Dakota. And Iowa's below that. Okay.
What you doing?
Oh, looking at a map of the U.S. because like this is Becky up here. She's up in here somewhere.
Okay.
Frank's over in here somewhere, and then we're here.
Is that who you're talking to on your game?
Yeah, it is.
I heard you say something about Danny Minnick.
What do you think of Millie, Josh?
Were you talking to him tonight, or people that?
No, hold on, Frank. No, somebody commented in the live chat while I was streaming. Well, I'm still streaming right now, but yeah, dude. Anyway, yeah, Millie. Oh my God, Millie's adorable. She is the sweetest little.
Be the one that went missing.
She even got out twice while I was there, or was it 3 times?
I think there was no more than twice.
No more than twice? Yeah, because I remember that one time she got out. She got out by accident because I accidentally let her out.
I don't think it was by accident. She tried.
Oh.
She tried to get out.
Yeah.
She's a runner.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Becky, what you call it? Frank just said you're close to Canada. You ever go up there?
No.
Really?
No, the north
country. You need a passport. It's complicated.
The farthest up I think I've ever been in Minnesota is Duluth.
Where's that at?
Near Lake Superior.
Oh.
The closest is the Great Lake.
You know, the first country I wanted to travel and go see was Japan. It wasn't. I ended Canada first to get to Japan.
Oh yeah. Oh, Becky, he went on this. What was it? 13, 14-hour flight. Oh my God. Becky, he made this journey all the way to Japan, and then oh man, he said he was telling me all about this trip. What was that you were telling me about, dude? This Tokyo Sky Tree, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what, 430 some stories high or whatever?
440 floors, yeah.
God, 440 some floors. Becky, have you ever heard of a building that's that tall? 440 some stories?
It is the world's largest tower, second largest structure in the world, and it is definitely huge. When you're at the very tippity-tip top on the glass skywalk in the view up there of the glass floor, and you're looking down at the world below you, and you see little tiny ant-sized skyscrapers. And you're like, hello, I am really high up. It's fun.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I better go ahead. I better end this live stream. Alright, guys. I'm going to end this live stream. Thank you so much, because, Becky's tired, and Frank and I, we need to talk privately, so, drop a like if you enjoyed this stream. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit the bell icon notification next to the subscribe button so you know when I upload a video the next time. Also, coming over to Twitter, I am at TrustedPluto104. Links are in the description, as well as my Facebook fan page. You can also find Frank and Chase's channel, as well as Becky's channel and Twitter, down in the video description. Please go subscribe. That would be absolutely helpful. Appreciated was the word I was looking for. And also don't forget to go follow my Facebook fan page. That would be great. And there you go. And don't forget to drop a comment letting me know what you think of our stories that we shared tonight here in this. I think I'm going to call this stream story sharing. I think that's what I'm going to call it, story sharing. So, but yeah, some good old stories, yeah. Alright, here you go, guys. I will see you in my next live stream. Peace. Watch.